All right, guys, so I thought I'd bring you a video on exactly how I trade and a complete walkthrough so you guys can do the same thing, all right? What I'm about to show you guys is how I've went from, not profitable to pretty much profitable nearly every day that I trade when I do trade, right? I do not trade every single day, but when I do trade, more often than not, I am profitable because of what I'm about to show you in this video. So, all right, so first things first, if you don't have the Easy Algo Trading Indicator or are in the Pro Discord, be sure to click the first link in the description below to get yourself Easy Algo, all right? This will help you with price action and give you another sense of confidence when you're entering a trade, which I think is super, super important, especially for a new trader. And what I'm gonna do is actually go into the SR settings because we're not trying to catch swing failures in this video. So what I'm gonna do is actually turn the lines and the labels off, all right? We don't need those. We just want the zones, and the rest of the settings can be default. And I have a watch list of coins right here. For beginners, right? Only watch 3 to 4 coins. You don't need to watch as many as I'm watching, right? But it can be useful for me. And guys, you don't have to be in front of the computer all day, right? Like I'm in front of the computer maybe 2 hours a day. Maybe I'll set some limit orders and that's it. Like I'm not on there 8 hours a day. So I know a lot of professional traders are. And that's great for them. But personally, I don't want to do that. It's not a lifestyle I want to live. I don't want to be sitting in front of my computer screen 12 hours a day. I'm sure if I did do that, I'd be a much better trader and I'd be making a lot more money. But that's not something that's going to make me happy. So I don't need to do that, right? I just want to make some quick bucks. I want to look at the market, see where everything is, maybe enter a few positions, set up a few limit orders with stop losses, and then I'm out. Like that's it. Easy Algo will give you these support and resistance zones in advance. Like it will give you the actual zones that you look for long positions at. And so many people are trying to get caught up in like the little things like, oh, do I use Heikin Ashi? Do I use standard Japanese? I like Heikin Ashi on a higher time frame, but you could also use Japanese if you want the real price and the real price action. So I'm gonna go through a couple of my setups that I've been posting in the Discord and show you guys why I've been taking these setups, right? So let me go to, all right, and here are some of the setups that I've been posting in the Discord. This was like a 700% move on 100x leverage, swing failure of this candlestick high here on ETH. But like I said, we're not gonna be doing swing failures. We're just gonna be trading based on the Easy Algo zones, all right? So here is a perfect setup. So I'm actually gonna get rid of the buy and sell signals on Easy Algo as well. I just wanna show you guys like the real price action. So here's an altcoin that I've seen a lot of you guys trade. It's called People. And what I like to do is start on a 4-hour time frame. All right, start on a 4-hour time frame. The key levels on the 4-hour time frame are going to be respected very, very well on a lower time frame, and that's where you can get your entry on a lower time frame. But always start on the 4-hour just to understand, where the market is going, like what trend you're in. So obviously we are in an uptrend, right? We have higher highs and higher lows. That tells me I want to look for long positions, right? I'm not going to try to snipe the top of this short, right? I want to trade with the trend. And I see right off the bat, we have this support level here, a support zone, I should say, on the 4-hour time frame, right? We've gotten rejected there multiple times. And something else I notice, you can see it right now, is we actually have a golden pocket. Oh, wrong. We actually have a golden pocket right there. And I forget which swing low I drew that in, right? We have a golden pocket. I think it was from this swing low, right? Golden pocket from this swing low. And we also have a 0.5 fib level from this swing low way back here in the end of October, right? So we have 2 pieces of confluence, actually 3 pieces of confluence, right? We have a golden pocket from this swing low. We have a 0.5 fib from this swing low, and we have an Easy Algo support level on the 4-hour time frame. All right, so now I'm gonna go down to the 1 hour. And this is what I recommend for all of you guys to do as well. And see what's going on the 1 hour. And you can see that even on the 1 hour time frame, we also have a support level. So there's just so much confluence in this area. So that tells me when price comes down to this area, I'm going to be looking for a long position, all right? Now, there's a couple of ways you can enter this long position. You could set a limit order at the 0.65 level, 0.618. On high leverage if you wanted to. You could wait for price to come to this level and watch for a reaction. You could go down to like a 15 or 30 minute time frame to try to get a quick scalp. So there's a ton of ways you can actually enter this trade, right? And you can see there's also a support level right here. Some people are confused on which levels to take the trade. I'm not going to take this long position, right? Even though we got an initial reaction from this level with that mild buy signal, that is not a high probability trade. We don't have confluence on higher time frames. That's a support level number one, right? If I go to a higher time frame, there's no support on a higher time frame, and we're in a downtrend. So the only long position I'd be looking to take is that on the 4-hour support with two other pieces of confluence, right? And you'll see if we enter this long position, we would have got stopped out. So that's not a good trade. Again, we're forming a new support, but still that's not what I'm looking at. I really want price to come down to this golden pocket, and you'll be able to see right now it's actually heading down to this golden pocket. So this is real time, like a trade that I'm willing to take. So if this trade doesn't work, then it'll be up on YouTube for everyone to see that I was wrong. But these are the high probability trades that I like to take. And also this would be a nice double bottom pattern right here as well, to maybe go back up, or maybe it'll do something like this and then have a head and shoulders, something like that. So there's a lot of different possibilities. I don't pretend to know what's going to happen. I just play the easy algo levels and use other confluences. So this is definitely a trade setup that I'm looking to take that I posted in the Discord. And let me go to some other coins just to show you. All right, same thing with this coin AR, right? We had this huge pump on the shitcoin, right? Total shitcoin, huge pump, went up around 60% in 2 days. Usually when I see a move like this, I want to wait for it to almost fully retrace before longing it again. And you'll see we have this support level here on the 4-hour time frame. Like I said, always start on a 4-hour time frame. And we have this golden pocket from the swing low to the swing high. So two pieces of confluence. I want to enter a long position around here. Maybe I'll set a limit order at 0.65 or wait for price action at this level and see what price is doing and if there's an initial reaction where I'd be taking the long position. All right, here we have FTM, which is pretty much the same deal. Pretty much the market is pretty much doing the same thing right now. I was looking to take a swing fail of this level. We didn't quite hit it. And we didn't quite hit this golden pocket yet either. So I'm still waiting for price to come down a little more. And same thing, right? We have a golden pocket at this easy algo support level on the 4-hour time frame. Move down to the 1 hour. You'll see it's also a support level on the 1-hour time frame. And here's a coin that I haven't really marked up yet. Here is Matic USDT, right? So Matic has also seen an incredible pump over the last few days. But I'm not looking to take any position right now. The chart is not looking very smooth to me. There's too much stuff going on. I don't see this as a real resistance level by any means. We just have that kind of random wick right there. This is not a coin that I want to trade right now. It's very uncertain. I don't know what it's going to do. So in instances like this, you just don't want to trade it. Find a new coin. Let me look at Algo. All right, Algo's kind of doing the same thing. I don't want to take a trade on any of these coins because I don't see a setup that I like, right? Here we go. Here's a setup that I like. We have this double top here on ADA, and here is a long zone, right? Broke down below this previous support level and is now coming down. I'm looking for longs at the support level. And the reason being is that it's a support on the 4-hour time frame, and you can clearly see we've got rejected once, twice. This would be setting up for a nice triple bottom. And if there was some scam wick down to this golden pocket here, I would be willing to take that long position as well. Maybe set a limit at 0.618, something like that. Could also be a swing failure of this level that I drew down here. But really, I'd be looking for longs at this support level. And like I said, you can go to the 1-hour time frame to find your entry. Now, you'll notice in a lot of these setups, right, I'm not taking the buy and sell signals. I use the buy and sell signals as confirmation. And there's, sometimes I'll use them if I'm on like the 15-minute time frame. I'll go to Heikin-Ashi candles. Yes, I'll go to Heikin-Ashi candles. And I will trade with the Heikin-Ashi candles, right, on a lower time frame with the signals. We're in a clear downtrend right now. Hit that key level. If you want to go on a lower time frame, what you can do is wait for price to come to a key level on, let's say, a 4-hour time frame. And go down to like a 15-minute time frame on Heikin-Ashi and just take the sell signals on the way down. Like, let me find a good example. FTM was at a level that I was looking to take a short from on a higher time frame. Right, we came up, scam wick all the way up here, had some reversal signals, and we had a sell signal on the 4-hour time frame. You can go down to, let's say, a 15-minute time frame, right? And just take the sell signals on the 15-minute time frame. Wait for price to pump up a little bit and just look to fade any pump, right? Pumped up 2% from the support level. Just look to fade any pump on like the 15-minute time frame or even the 5-minute time frame, you can get some great scalps in here. Mild sell signal from this level, comes down 5%, almost hits that golden pocket with a mild buy signal. You can enter on the closure of that candle of that mild buy, and now you're up, almost 3% before it hits that resistance level, and now you're rejecting with the sell signal, down 1.5%. So you can still scalp on a 5-minute time frame with Heiken Ashi candles, right? A lot of people think you can't do that. Heiken Ashi isn't real price. It's total bullshit. You can definitely make money trading Heiken Ashi. I'm just showing you the way I trade a majority of the time. It doesn't matter whether you're using Heiken Ashi, whether you're using Japanese candles. It doesn't matter whether you're entering on the 15, the 30, the 1 hour. Obviously, I always recommend 1 hour and above. Whatever strategy you're using, right? There's a ton of ways to trade, especially with Easy Algo. There's a ton of ways to trade. Just remember to keep your key levels in mind from a higher time frame. I guess that's the point I'm trying to reach across in this video is no matter what your strategy is, make sure you're using levels from a higher time frame. If you're not, you're really setting yourself up for failure. And this works with swing failures as well. I got a ton of questions after my last video on swing failure patterns on which one to take, right? From which support level to take. The key when you're catching a swing failure pattern is to only take them at the most key levels, right? So a high or low level, a support level on a 1 hour time frame. A candle wick like this, for example, right? This candle wick right here, that's where I'd be looking to swing fail. So this is how I trade, guys. I use the zones from Easy Algo. I'll use some other confluences like the golden pocket, maybe the 0.5 fib. But no matter what trading strategy I use, I make sure to keep these levels in mind. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel for more trading content, and I'll see you guys next video.